and then I went to see the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra last night, which was incredibly fun. I made a little video for everyone last night. So this is a little improv in the car park on the way home when I came back, which I just want to share with you quickly. So let's do that this way. Okay, here you go. So this is from last night. I need a break. Last night, I'm a silver linings. I, I need a break. Oh, this girl is gonna snap. I need a break. Last night, I'm a silver linings. I need a break. All this human is gonna snap. Today it's all been about bravery, like standing here singing in the car park. Some random nutters came along, so I stopped for a while. Most don't even know there's a core in what they're doing. But sometimes when they do, I get the best smiles. Sometimes it's not so cool. They think I'm an alien, especially when I'm filming the sky. Oh, these humans, they don't look up. Why don't you, is what I say. Have you forgotten we have a sky? Have you noticed how much it's changed? Or have you ignored it for too long? I, I, I need a break. Last night, I'm a silver linings. I need a break and to finish my spliff and go home. Bye. So there we go. Just in case you all wondered what I look like without filters, not much different. So that was a little one I did last night. Normally, I don't share a lot of videos. I prefer to do everything live, but a lot of what I do is improvise too. So what I'm going to start with just for the moment, and welcome, Stephen. Really good to see you. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a good day. We're doing just chill today. So if you have anything in particular you want to hear, let me know. If not, I am just going to keep going. I'm on my lunch break at the moment. So what I'm going to play you first of all, and let me just really quickly change the filter for us. That was a quick way to do this, I discovered. No, okay, the quick way is not going to work. I think it's one of those days. Sometimes quick work, sometimes not so much. So here we go. This is one of my original songs that has original music too, is my Inner Alien song. And I transposed it initially onto the recorder and other instruments as well. So this is the music from my Inner Alien song. we go. Here's my little recorder. Hello, Clay. Welcome. I hope you are good today. I also pulled out my alto recorder to show everyone as well, which is a lot harder to play. How's Mary going as well? I hope everything's good. I know you're at home this week. If you want to play at all, you're more than welcome to join me. I'm doing just a quick half-hour one on my lunch break, and I just had a bit of a wanna sing, wanna hang out a bit. So if you have the itch to come and play, please do. Please, please, please do. Let me just quickly change the filter back for everyone as well, so they can actually see what I am about to show you, which certainly helps. Okay, so normally, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Normally I play my Pearwood Descant recorder, but I also have just a plastic one because getting the same in the bigger sizes are incredibly expensive. I also have an alto one here as well. So it plays the same, it's just a lot deeper. I'll just give you a tiny bit. So it's the same. It's a lot harder to play, and it's really hard to get the low notes out of unless it's really warmed up. But I like the lower range sound a lot more. So I also, because I used to play the saxophone when I was younger, and I bought a flute. And after not playing a saxophone for 30 years, I could not change my embouchure to play a flute. I want to play it like a saxophone. So I went out recently and bought a clarinet, and normally clarinets are in different keys, and that's often the problem with a lot of the brass and the woodwind instruments is they're not always in C, so you have to transpose everything. But this new clarinet's in the key of C, which means all of the stuff I play on my other instruments, I can play them on them as well. So it's a reed instrument like the saxophone was. Hello, Magda. How are you? Welcome. So I'll slowly start to show you some of that as well. But I love the really deep sound of the clarinet, and I want to be able to play Rhapsody in Blue. It's the first thing I want to play on the clarinet. Okay, so you got home today. Hello. Oh, good. I'm really, really glad. Okay, meds definitely help. Yeah. I know, and that's the problem I find when you're in pain. You don't often find a position of rest either. It becomes from vaguely tolerable through to really excruciating, and there's never a nice rest place in between. So I definitely appreciate that. Now, yesterday when I was out, I took masses of footage for everyone. I'm going to give you a little walk around, and I did a lot of stuff. I spent hours drawing instruments at the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra, which is beautiful. So while I was listening to Bartok and Beethoven, I was drawing all the instruments and stuff, and I did some of my train sketching, which I haven't been able to do for a long time. Urban sketching in Melbourne's a real passion for me, so I will show you all of that later. I want to give you a bit of show you some of my favorite places and give you a bit of a sense of the feeling and vibe of Melbourne. It's been a hard time for everyone recently. Like, I honestly have not experienced the last couple of years, like anything like the last few years. I know we've all had loss in some degrees. And I know this is not the first round that Mary's been through either. So it's one of those things that you kind of just feel like, I know you appreciate this too, Mag. Do you feel like you kind of get over one slightly and then you get another round? So but on that note, I was going to do something a little different. If anyone has a request, Magda, I know there's a lot of songs I do that you like. So if you want to hear one in particular, let me know, because I've got another 20 minutes, probably roughly. Yeah, it was just a short stream because I really wanted to sing and come and say hello to everyone as well. So this is a little bit of the White Stripes. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna fight them all. I Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off. Taking that time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Ba-dum-bum-ba-bum-bum. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. And the message coming from my eyes says, leave it alone. Ba-da-bum-ba-da-da. Ba-da-bum-ba-da-da. Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. Ba-dum-bum-ba-da-da. And that ain't what you wanna hear, but that's what I'll do. Ba-dum-bum-ba-da-da. And the feeling coming from my bones says find a home. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. I'm gonna Wichita, far from this opera forevermore. I'm gonna work the straw, make the sweat drip out of every pore. And I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding right before the Lord. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. All the words are gonna bleed from me, and I will sing no more. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. And the stains coming from my blood tell me go back home. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. So there you go. That's just a little bit of fun. And I've only done that one a couple of times. I like that song. I got to find the right percussion to go with that one. Hello, Road. I hope you are well. I am. And thank you, Bot Swatters. I do appreciate it. Okay. So 6-hour back surgery. That's pretty full on. Like 6 hours is by no means a short stint of surgery. You know what I mean? So here's what Melbourne trains look like. Just as a hang on, put this on the background while I line up my next song. I've got a heap of photographs and stuff to show you. I really went I did a lot yesterday, and I did a heap of these are just quick photos of some of them. Heaps of sketches and other bits and pieces. So this is Melbourne at night, which I particularly like. On the Yarra here as well. I'll explain a lot of this later because I'm going to I took a lot of video and a lot of photographs, and I did a real soundscape trip so you can feel all of the sounds and the feelings of the place and everything like that. So I'll just leave this one on mute in the background just to give you a bit of something pretty to look at while I line up the next song. So on that note, I don't think anyone necessarily has any requests. So I'm going to do this one for whatever reason just said sing me. So here we go. We'll see if this video loops. Sometimes they loop when I'm singing, and this will be a nice one. So this is Tears in Heaven for you. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Time can bring you down, time can bend your knee. Time can break your heart, have you begging, please, begging, please. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. So there you go. That was Eric Clapton, Tears in Heaven. Hello, Road. Hello, Spirit. I hope you are drier than you were yesterday. Well, no wetter than you were yesterday. Because I know, technically the situation's in hand where you are. But thank you. I really appreciate that. And I do love, love, love that song. So let me just put, I did a this is one of my favorite places, and I'll explain a lot of this later too, because I will narrate a lot of this for you, but I'll put this on in the background. This is one of my favorite, like probably my favorite. Every time I go to the city, I go here, and I'll explain a lot more later. But I'll just leave this one going in the background while I sing the next song as well. All Dry, that helps. That very much helps. So if anyone has a preference, let me know. If not, I'm just going to pick something out and go from there, is kind of how it's been going today. And that's often how I like it. I am not necessarily always prepared. As in, I like to take it where it goes. I normally have a song or two lined up, and the rest I do depending on. Okay, so this song always goes through my head when I go past this place, particularly because this is right next to Flinders Street Station, which is one of our main train stations. So this is a little Simon and Garfunkel, and probably a very foolish move for my third song of the day. Hello, how are you, Dad? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Dad is also Fred, and I always think of Drop Dead Fred, which is a movie with Rick Mile and Phoebe Cates, I think it was. Anyway, I hope you are really, really well. So Fred's in Texas, Spirit's in Australia with me, Rhodes in Illinois. Magda's over in Russia, and I don't know where Stephen is. Conspiracy Clay is in Salt Lake City, Utah. So there you go. There's a quick little quick little hello, which gives me a chance in hindsight to catch my breath. So let me just put this in a better format for us. So here we go. This is Homeward Bound, and this is one of my favorite places in Melbourne. So here we go. I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket to my destination. Mm-hmm. On a tour of one night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Now I'm just going to take a moment there because this is where I'll be busking. I am a one-woman band. I am a poet, and I will have my instruments over my shoulder. So this is going to be no different to me, and this will be where I'm doing it. So to continue, homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines or YouTube clips, and each town looks the same to me. The movies and the factories, and every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my cat lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again. I'll play the game and pretend. Mm-hmm. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my cat lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. And every time I'm out in Melbourne, my homeward journey starts here. Whenever I have a few minutes to spare, I go and sit next to the river here on the Yarra. My favorite place. Hello, Sapine. I hope you are well. Really, really good to see you. Give me a second. I'll come back and catch up with the chat. So I've just got, this is Melbourne CBD. I've got going in the background, which is where I'm from. I went to Hamnell Hall, which is right ahead of us there, and saw the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra last night. That's the Melbourne Spire that lights up at night above the Arts Centre. And I did a lot of filming around here, so I've got a lot to show you. This is just a bit of I've just got this one running as a bit of a background. So let me come and quickly catch up with the chat. I know it's a Twilight Zone gremlin day. I am only here probably for another 5-6 minutes. Just this is a quick half-hour stream. I'm on my lunch break. I wanted to just come and say hello to everyone. I have scheduled a stream later on for an hour after I finish my lecture, and tonight we were doing a disco, ska, and punk. I'm pretty sure was the theme for tonight. Hello, Road. I hope you are really, really well. So thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm a massive Simon and Garfunkel fan, and the next one I do in my series of What Inspires You will be Simon and Garfunkel. So I'll sing probably 15 Simon and Garfunkel songs for you if I can. So this is why I sing to lampposts in Melbourne. I love these old Victorian lampposts we have here, and every time I see one, 90% of the time it's out loud. I sing, "Hello, lamppost, what you knowin'? I come to watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no time for me? Do-do-do-do, feeling groovy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. Now, quickly before I forget, Supine also and Spirit both do really, really good sing streams as well. So if the two of you can drop your links in the chat as well. And Dad is over in Texas, and he's one of my sky watcher buddies, and he does really phenomenal sky footage. He also finds a lot of the really old, interesting footage that's just become public domain and films that's a really interesting old animations, fascinating art stuff, like really interesting stuff. So, Dad, can you put your channel in as well? Road, if a lot of you haven't met Road before, um, they're just coming out of the middle end of winter there. Sapine's in the Philippines as well. Sorry, just so you know where she is as well. Spirits in Australia with me in one of the flood zones as we speak, but safe on a hill. Um, yeah, thank you. And I've got a lot of I'm gonna show you all the drawings I did last when I do the next stream. When I do the walk around Melbourne. I'll quickly show you a no, I'll leave it for later. I used to play the cello, okay? I got a music scholarship when I was at school to play either the cello or the violin, and I played the cello, and at the time it was bigger than I was when I used to put it on the tram and take it to school. And it's why when I played the bass guitar afterwards, it translated. It's why I've recently taken up the baritone ukulele, same strings, and I now have a semi-acoustic bass guitar. So I'm obsessed more than anything with double basses. So I spent a lot of time drawing cellos, double basses, violas, stuff like that last night. So um, and this is a really cool place here. So this is the Yarra River, which is the only upside down river in the world, which means it's clear underneath and all the sediment sits on the top. And just further down here, it opens into Port Phillip Bay. So it's where the river and the ocean meet here as well. So sometimes you get two-way currents and stuff. So that's just a really quick little background of what that is. So there we go, perfect. So and Dad also does strange sky submissions. So they're people from all around the world. And what I learned, because I did time lapses of the sky for years, the only reason I stopped all of this was because of lockdown. So I've spent 2 years in my house. I'm now getting out again. And sorry, what I was saying before, road, because I went off on a tangent, is in Illinois. They have a really, really cool farm there. Road and Hag, I adore. Everyone in the chat is super, super lovely. He has goats, which I'm obsessed with. I get my grass fix, my nature fix, my farm fix, and it works out to be in the morning with me. So Road's lovely. Definitely grab his channel as well, because I know a lot of us are all nature lovers in some degree as well. We'll all have parts of it we adore and certain parts that resonate with all of us. Oh, pardon me, everyone. So on that note, let me just quickly flip to another video for you, and I am going to sing you one last song, and then I am going to leave because Jenny, hello. So Jenny, you will find in Rhodes channel all the time. Jenny is super, super lovely. One of the best mods in the business, really is. And I'm going to do tomorrow morning, Jenny, I'm going to do that all Simon and Garfunkel one where I sing all of their songs. I did one of them earlier. On that note, I'll end with something Australian. So let me just quickly grab a nice little. Here we go. This is the song for the day. So this is Mental as Anything. They came from Melbourne. They will have walked across this bridge thousands of times like I have. They will have performed here thousands of times. This is very much their zone. So what I'm going to sing, and I'll just quickly write the name here, is a song called Live It Up by a group called Mental as Anything. We call them the Mentals, and they are absolutely fantastic. I will be back in just over 5 hours from now, and it's my Friday night, so I can do a long stream. And I'm going to, because I'm doing punk, disco, and ska. I'm going to get all the backing tracks going for tonight. I'm going to have a lot of fun. So it's been a long week, and tonight's the night to let the hair down a little bit. So, on that note, this is the last one for today. This is Live It Up by Mental as Anything. Melbourne, I love you. Here we go. How can you see looking through those tears? Don't you know you're worth your weight in gold? I can't believe that you're alone in here. Let me warm your hands against the cold. A close encounter with a hard-hearted man who never gave half of what he got has made you wish that you'd never been born. That's a shame, 'cause you've got the lot. Hey there, you with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. If you smile, the walls would fall down on all the people in this pickup joint. But if you laughed, you'd level this town. Hey, lonely girl, that's just the point. Hey, yeah, you with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. Just answer me the question why you stand alone by the phone in the corner and cry. Hey, baby, how can you see looking through those tears? Don't you know you're worth your weight in gold? Don't you know you're what? I can't believe that you're alone in here. Let me warm your hands against the cold. If you smiled, the walls fall down on all the people in this pickup joint. But if you laughed, you'd level this town. Hey, lonely girl, that's just the point. Hey, yeah, you with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. Let's live it up. Live it up. Live it up. Hey, yeah, you with the sad face, come up to my place. Come up to my place, baby. Hey, yeah, you with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. And in the true style of Aussie, I mucked up the lyrics a bit. I got tongue tied. I laughed. I carried on. She'll be right. It's all good. Is exactly what we all think. So, in that note, and that's why I share my bloopers, everyone. I love my bloopers the best. I really do. They make me really happy. And they also teach me not to do the same thing again. So, on that note, everyone, it's been so much fun. Jenny, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a really, really good day. Fred, Dead, likewise. Dead Fred. Please tell me you've seen the movie Drop Dead Fred, because it'll make me like, if you haven't, you must go watch it now. It's a really good movie. Thank you very much, Road. Thank you, Spirit. I hope you're having a good day. If anyone's going to be streaming this afternoon, and I assume people will be, I'll keep an eye on the chat and stuff, but I won't necessarily be able to interact as much. But I'll be there. We normally have a chunk of the day when we work on stuff ourselves. So I can normally do a little bit at that time as well. Sapine, I hope your morning goes really well. I look forward to catching up with you later on. Magda as well, I hope your day goes really well, and I look forward to seeing you later on. I assume it's probably going to be a bit late for you anyway. And tomorrow I'm going to give you a really good walk around Melbourne and show you some of my favorite stuff. And I went and tested stuff so I can live stream for you outdoors. I did a bit of my singing Skyfari and stuff like that. So stay dry and may the bog roll be plentiful. Oh, you'll love this. I have to redesign a laneway at the moment. It's kind of set up as a performance area. It's half where neglected instruments go for another life. And there's an inspiration station when you can leave bog roll for other people. And half of my stuff, all my models, are done out of toilet paper rolls. So there you go. It's been an inventive use of bog roll today. Toilet paper, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about. Much love until later, everyone. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in 5 hours and 9 minutes. Bye.